Yes, it's that kind of show. Welcome to the Troubadork show. Geeky, nerdy, goofy music for geeky, nerdy, goofy people. I am Tobias the Adequate, as seen on that screen right there, and at Troubadork.com, which is on a bunch of stickers, which I really need to get out of the basket for that, so I'm not planning this well at all. You sure? My long-suffering wife. We will do the thing. Hi. This is me. I am a big goof. I've been doing songs my entire life, and I've been writing songs for slightly less of that time. Some of this will be more anime related, some of this is more generally related, but I think you'll all find something to be mildly amused by. I sure hope so, because I'm much better doing this where there's people watching. I can do it alone, but it's kind of sad. This first song was actually inspired by my friend Cameron, who told me that they were in fact not a human being, but 3 possums in a trench coat. One stacked on top of the other. And I figured if 3 possums was funny, 6 possums was hilarious. And because I grew up in the 80s, I immediately gravitated to a song called Mirror in the Bathroom, and I wrote this. Part of your experience here, MiniMiniCon.
Yeah.
How many times have we done MiniMiniCon here? The current MiniMiniCon in a long series of MiniMiniCons that have occurred here at the Wonderland Mall of the Americas, where the nerds meet the mall.
We do that any day of the week.
We do that any other week. That is true. Hey, I grew up in the 80s. I know from all. So, the song I'm going to inflict upon y'all is one that was inspired. Now, this is not almost all of my songs have a certain amount of just general nerdity to it. I've got some stuff that's more anime. So in fact, my last song I'm going to do is going to be a big one on that one. But this next song was inspired by those people who, fly around on brooms and wave sticks at each other, and if I mention this particular franchise by name, Warner Brothers will sue me into oblivion. You know the one. And this came from a post I made where there's this game called Squidditch. You're all probably familiar with this. What is not known is that among the seafaring wizards of this world, there is a waterborne version of it known as Squidditch. I thought this was just going to be a one-off gag. But we had about 3 hours of conversation in which we wrote the international rules of Squidditch. And then I had to write a song. This is the song. I realized I only say Squidditch once in the song itself, so I had to add a cheer at the end of each chorus. So at the end of each chorus, I'm going to go, "Yay, Squidditch!" And if you all say it with me, I will not feel quite as stupid doing it by myself. Because if one person does a dumb thing, it's dumb. But if I get a crowd of people to do a dumb thing with me, we are convention.
Yeah.
My people, I have found you. I used to do a joke about we march with the Capitol at dawn. I don't do that joke anymore. We all know why.
Slay. Slay.
What was I going to sing again? Famous wizard around the world who've seen them walk and fly. But those wizards fly above the ground. They drop so too fast they die. A sailing wizards have a game that's grand from start to finish. I speak, of course, of the legendary seafaring game of Squidditch. Oh, mount your mountains or above the tiny waves so blue. We flip and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the goal to punch your stern and in. And you also have the chance to belt your best friend with the Squidditch. Yay, Squidditch! Drink up your rum and bring your chum chunk up your flying hop. For the game is played from dusk till dawn until all the sailors come. No points to score, no number board will tell you if you won. But if all of us are in the drink, I guess the game is done. Cause there's no such thing as water Squidditch. There's just everyone's fallen off the rocks. Oh, mount your mountains or above the briny waves of blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the goal to punch your stern and in. And you also have the chance to belt your best friend with the Squidditch.
Yay, Squidditch!
A game of skill and daring calls for all your wit and luck. If you see yourself the pod fly by, well, I suggest you duck. For you have to stay upon your muff, and that takes all your wits. For a squid will try to tunnel just whatever it is it is. Which is why, folks, they refer to squids as... Wait for it. Cuttlefish. Oh, mount your mountains or above the briny waves of blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have to go to punch your stern and in, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with a Squidditch. Yay,
Squidditch!
we swoop and slide and spin and dive and carry it into space. Cause you never know when you'll end up with a squid stuck to your face. Ew. Now the peril here is very real, and that, my friend, is that for a sailor it's game time ending in a damp resounding splash. Actually, the sound made by a squid adhesing to your face after being hurled straight for it is more like shh. But I can't bring that. I've tried. Oh, mount your mountains or above the briny waves of blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have to go to punch your stern of it, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with the Squidditch. Yay,
Squidditch!
the game is passed on far too fast. We all are in the drink, and you cannot tell whose team is which because of all the ink. It's a squid. They got it. So I guess this means the game is done. The squid has swum away. Let's clean up ourselves and go dry off and brag about the day. Because no matter how many times you tell the story of when Greg cut a squid right in the face never gets old. Oh, mount your mountains or above the briny waves of blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the goal to punch your stern of in, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with the squid. And one more time! Oh, mount your mountains or above the briny waves of blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the goal to punch your stern of in, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with the squid. You also have the chance to belt your best friend with the squid. The point of this game is you can belt your best friend with a squid.
Yay, Squidditch!
Please don't sue me. You guys having a good time?
Yeah!
Fantastic. Oh, I would like to thank everyone who has stopped to see what that awful noise was. All y'all there, all y'all there. The mirrors on the side make it look like even more people are watching me. It's fantastic. The tattered shreds of my ego, thank you all. The next song I'm going to do is another song that was inspired by a friend of mine. If you were here at the beginning of the show, you know my friend Cameron inspired Possums in a Trenchcoat. My friend Lucky, who is was the master of kitchens at the Sherwood Forest Fair out in McDade, and is actually currently just recovering from the Texas Renaissance Festival, told me one day that anytime they encounter a jumping spider, if you've never seen a jumping spider and you're not arachnophobic, they are adorable. They're about that big. And they're little fuzzy cute things you can find with their little heads. But they always name that spider Fernando. Now, I had not thought about it too much, but I had just been messing around with a few chords, and I discovered this new chord here. I didn't even know what it was called. That sounds dramatic, doesn't it? And I thought, Fernando. Oh crap, now I gotta write a song. So I decided that the song was going to have to be a flamenco song. And then I thought, oh gosh, now I gotta learn flamenco chords to do a flamenco song. So I did this. Eight little legs, eight little eyes, and one on the dancing tree. This tiny valley of jumping spiders, a blue companion to me. Fernando, Fernando, the jumping spider. He's friendly. He doesn't want to make you cry, to scream, shout, or bellow. But he leaps up and he lands on your shirt. He just wants to say, hello, Fernando, Fernando, the jumping spider. He's friendly. He's just looking for an amigo. He don't want to make you cry. When he leaps up and lands on your blouse, you might just scream really high. Fernando, Fernando, the jumping spider. Hey, and now you know what happens on the third verse. So if you ever encounter my show again, and I play Fernando, you know what to scream at the end of the third verse and scare the heck out of everybody else around you. That's how conspiracies are born. How we doing? How we doing? Good? I can't see the clock here. Oh, good. I got more. I have more songs. I'm glad I have more songs. I've been writing these songs now for about 2 years seriously, and I got like 50-something of them. I've been doing a streaming show every other weekend now that we're out of lockdown called at Troubadork.com, which if you zap the middle thingy on this piece of wood over here, will take you to the website. In the event that during this show you want to throw money at me and you don't want to hit me with any change, you can also zap the thingies on either side because I have PayPal and I have Venmo. I just got Cash App. I don't have a Cash App thingy for it, but bear with me. So the next song I wrote, this one is a crossover song because it covers a lot of territory. Let me check one thing real quick. My friends, I am still in tune! This may be a record. Usually the instrument detunes itself in self-defense. The next song I'm going to sing is a song that I thought, you know what, I'm doing a lot of conventions, I'm doing a lot of fandom conventions, I need to have a song that everybody can relate to. And I realized that what everybody can relate to is covered in the very next song that I'm going to play. It's also a very jazzy song. I use a lot of seventh chords because I like seventh chords. It goes something, but only something like this. It finally happened to me. I found someone I didn't think it could come true. But I found me a life companion. So same thing that happened to you. I mean, our life together is wonderful. Think we're gonna get serious soon. We really got a good thing going. installed the found him. Guess I have to see how well this plays. They do all kind of cute things and I know this relationship is gonna go far. I mean, I get all especially when they stick their head out of the window when we're driving my car. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel all now I ain't saying the things are perfect here. You know the challenges will always be there. But we went our way through our problems now. And it usually kind of alters out there. I mean, I don't act like my father now. So I learned me this one little trick. When things get angry and we get into a fight, all I gotta do to win is throw a stick. I'm fighting a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel all how was we want? You did. So now you know how done the story is. How my life just ran upside down. Why not tell my story? Gotta know that I am winning a friend. I know that I hit me the jack for y'all. That's the reason why I'm singing this song. And although we know when they take a lot of work, gotta sing a little thing that's gone right. Hairball. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel all Alabama. Big one. In a shocking turn of events, the number of people that have stopped to listen to me has actually grown instead of shrunk. I like that a lot. Alright, this is awesome. This is actually awesome. 5 more songs and then we're done. So the last song I'm going to do for you today, we're actually going to end on time, shock and dismay, and a mention, was one that I wrote. That's close enough for the con. Based off of a cartoon on Cat's Cafe. If you've never seen the Cat's Cafe webcomic, go check it out. It is adorable, it is kawaii, it is gorgeous. And it involved a giant seafaring monster being delivered a 55-gallon drum of espresso. And I like Kaiju coffee, I gotta rate that. This involves 2 very cool things, one of which is, it involves chunking, which is when you do that on the ukulele, it's a percussion instrument. The other thing it involves is a lot of coffee references. I personally don't drink coffee, it makes me excitable. Let's do this. Kaiju, Kaiju coffee, rising up from the deep. Kaiju, Kaiju coffee, got some night policy from the deep of the sea. Kaiju city downtown, Kaiju gotta get up and start roaming around. But that drinking some summer, it's real hard to shake off. Gotta grab you a gal and put that bubbly black stuff. Kaiju, Kaiju coffee. That's the end of that song. I would like to thank you all for hanging out with me here today. I have two things to inflict upon you all during Number one, I have free stickers. They have the website, Troubadork.com, on them. Number two, I have a hat. If you want to throw money in the hat, great. If you don't, please don't take any out. If you have fancy futuristic technological things, you can aim them at this piece of wood over here, the Troubadork touchless tip plank. I take PayPal, I take Venmo, I don't take Cash App yet, I gotta make a bigger piece of wood. You folks have been absolutely delightful. I have been Tobias the Adequate, the Troubadour. Thank you for encouraging my behavior! Hey boss, what's next?
Okay. Well,